Have you ever wondered what it would be like to live in a place where you can drive to dinner in a golf cart, send your kids to top-rated schools, and still be just 30 minutes from the heart of Atlanta? Well, that's Fayette County, Georgia, a hidden gem for families, retirees, and professionals alike. Hi, I'm Daphne Bousquet with eXp Realty, and in today's video, I'm going to break down exactly why Fayette County might just be your next dream home. Or not. Since no place is perfect, I have the pros and the cons for you. And trust me, you're going to want to stick around for this one. But before we get started, tell me in the comments, what is the most important thing you look for when choosing a new place to live? Is it schools, community feel, or maybe being close to the city? I'd love to hear your thoughts. One of the biggest draws to Fayette County is the school system. Whether you've got toddlers running around or teenagers prepping for college, Fayette County's public schools are top rated. Schools like Stars Mill, McIntosh, and Whitewater High consistently perform well and offer all kinds of extracurricular activities. Sandy Creek even has an international baccalaureate diploma program, which is accepted at universities all over the world. And did you know that acceptance rate at universities in the US for students with an international baccalaureate diploma are much higher than a regular diploma? Especially at highly competitive universities, having an international baccalaureate diploma is a great advantage. And let me tell you, as someone who's helped plenty of families move here and raise my family here, the peace of mind knowing your kids are getting a great education, that's priceless. Fayette County is also super family friendly. You've got parks, golf courses, miles of golf cart paths in Peachtree City. Perfect for those weekend adventures with the kids. It's the kind of place where you can let your kids ride their bikes down the street and feel completely at ease. Within reason, of course. Some neighborhoods are busier than others. However, in my neighborhood, if I see 10 cars a day, it's a lot. Youth sports are big and the fields are well maintained. When my son played travel soccer, I always heard parents from out of town gush about the fields. And I have to admit, some of the fields we played at in other areas of Atlanta were definitely harder to play on. And with US Soccer moving their headquarters to Fayetteville, expect soccer to be big in the coming years. And of course, we have football, and who can forget the Peachtree City Little League team who made the World Series. Now let's talk lifestyle. Fayette County is a mix of small town charm, modern amenities. Take Peachtree City, for example. Where else can you cruise around town on a golf cart? With over 100 miles of golf cart paths, it is not just a fun way to get around, it's a way of life. Residents here go to the grocery store by golf cart, and there are separate golf cart parking spots. The 4th of July parade? You guessed it. Everyone comes by golf cart. You can attend a concert at the Fred by golf cart and take the kids to school on your golf cart. High schoolers even drive their own golf cart to school instead of a car. And for those who love a sense of community, Fayetteville has plenty of local events, markets, and small businesses. The downtown entertainment district features restaurants, craft breweries, a park with a splash pad and playground, and even an amphitheater for those fun summer concerts. The town of Trilith is part of Fayetteville, but it is a unique work, live, play community. This fast-growing community aims to be completely self-contained with retail, restaurants, boutique hotel, co-working space, performing arts center, wellness center, an innovative micro school, 51% green space, and 1,300 front doors when it's all built out. It is currently in phase 2, but well on its way. It is a wonderful place to hang out, grab a coffee or a meal at one of the many restaurants. Trilith Live is currently under construction, and I can't wait until it's finished. Another thing I love about Fayette County is its proximity to Atlanta. You're just 30 to 45 minutes from the heart of the city, which means you can enjoy all that Atlanta has to offer. Concerts, dining, sporting events, without having to deal with the hustle and bustle every day, or having to deal with the traffic that those on the north side suburbs deal with. And considering that Atlanta is about an hour away from Atlanta, that is pretty good. Plus, for the frequent flyers, we've got Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport just a short drive away. I can get there in 20 minutes, and it is so convenient. Whether you're traveling for work or heading off on a vacation, having the world's busiest airport so close is a huge perk. They fly everywhere. And for retirees and families alike, healthcare is another big selling point here in Fayette County. Piedmont Fayette Hospital is one of the top healthcare facilities in the region, which is especially important for those thinking long term. And when it comes to amenities, you've got everything you need, from great restaurants to boutique shopping. But the best part, you don't have to sacrifice that small town charm for convenience. Okay, let's get to what you're really here for, real estate. And this is both a pro and a con. Fayette County has a variety of homes, whether you're looking for a charming starter home, sprawling estate, or something in between. High-end homes here typically come with updated kitchens, spacious layouts, and great outdoor spaces. And with the buyer pool a little smaller at the higher price points right now, it is actually a fantastic time to find something that fits your lifestyle without feeling too rushed. In fact, over the last year, the average time on the market is close to a month. And that includes, of course, new construction homes that are put on the market before they're built, and they generally stay on the market longer than resale homes. So here's a question for you. Are you more interested in a newly built home or something a little bit more history and character? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious what fits your style. Now, the downside to this housing is that home prices are on the high side and are continuing to go up. Home prices range from $260,000 all the way to several million. And a lot of that, of course, depends on size, acreage, and location, as with all homes. However, there are currently only 6 homes under $300,000 on the market, and they are becoming increasingly rare. Fayette County's median sales price is in the mid to high $400,000, with Peachtree City in the high $500,000, and the small towns of Tyrone and Brooks higher than that. Now, if you're in a position where you've got some equity or savings to work with, this might not be a deal breaker for you. But if you are hoping to find a bargain, Fayette County might feel a little out of reach, especially with interest rates a little higher these days. Property taxes can also be higher in certain parts of the county due to the demand for top-rated schools and amenities, so it's important to budget accordingly. All right, let's talk about something that might surprise you. Fayette County is pretty quiet. And when I say quiet, I mean that there's not a whole lot of nightlife. If you're someone who loves heading out to the bars, catching a live concert, or finding a new hotspot every weekend, you might feel a little underwhelmed here. Now, don't get me wrong, we've got some great local restaurants and live music, but if you're looking for that big city vibe right in your backyard, Fayette County may feel a little too sleepy for you. We close down pretty early around here. But be sure to follow me on Instagram because I do share local events and things to do there every week. Another drawback is the lack of public transportation options. There are no buses, trains, metros, or anything that will get you from point A to point B in a public setting. Here in Fayette County, you are relying on cars, except in Peachtree City, where you have the advantage of being able to get around on golf carts. So if you're someone who relies on public transportation to get to work, you are out of luck. Now, Fayette County is growing, and while growth can be exciting, it also comes with some challenges. We're seeing more new developments, which means more traffic, more construction, and some longtime residents are concerned about how this growth might affect the county's charm. On one hand, more development means more opportunity for new homes and amenities, but on the other, it can strain infrastructure and change the vibe of the area. For instance, the traffic at the intersection of Highway 54 and Highway 74 has been a concern for a while, and it's finally getting addressed. But only time will tell if the new intersection design actually works. I sure hope it does. And if you're someone who loves Fayette County for its peaceful rural feel, this growth might not be something you're thrilled about. It's a bit of a balancing act. More people moving in, but the question is whether the infrastructure will keep up with the demand. It's something to keep in mind if you're thinking long term. And like I said earlier, no place is perfect. Fayette County has so much to offer, but it's not without its downsides. Whether it's the higher home prices, traffic, or limited nightlife. The good news, if you know what you're getting into, you can decide whether those cons are deal breakers for you. So what do you think? Are the pros worth the cons for you, or is there something that would hold you back from moving to Fayette County? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below. I've lived and worked here for years, and I can honestly say it's a hidden gem. If you've been thinking about making the move, or if you have questions about the area, feel free to reach out. I'd love to help you find your next home here in Fayette County, Georgia. I also have a handy relocation guide, so be sure to download that one. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out as well. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. Until next time, I'm Daphne Bousquet, and I'll see you soon.